Okay, welcome back to my channel. This is Tim here. I got the flat of a beef brisket that I am trying to make like a beef bacon because my family's not really big on pork. So we're gonna try to do some beef. Actually, and this is a whole lot cheaper. I can get these beef briskets for like $3.90 something, and pork bellies that I'm able to find are running $6 or $7 a pound. So what I got here is just the flat. I took the point off, and I got it seasoned with an equilibrium brine, kind of like I did with my bacon in my video that I just did recently. But I'll post a link to that. But instead of doing, I think it was called for like a 2.75% salt, I just did a 2%, cut the salt down a little bit. And anyway, I got all the seasonings on there and vacuum packed, and I'm going to put it in the fridge and let it cure, and we'll come back after that. We're going to smoke it, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish it off in the sous vide to tenderize it, because you know, the beef brisket flat is not a very tender piece of meat. It's not going to be like a nice bacon. So we're going to try this, see what happens. Okay, well, here is our beef brisket bacon. It's been in the brine for about 8 days. We're just going to give it a good rinse off. Then we're going to let it sit and air dry. We want it to get dry, the surface, form what's called a pellicle, get it kind of tacky. That will take in the smoke a lot better. So we're going to rinse it, let it dry, then get it in the smoker and cold smoke for probably, I don't know, 6 hours or so. So you can see it's got really, you know, darker red color in the meat. It smells really good. So let's get this rinsed off and get the pellicle forming. You probably don't really need to see all that. Well, I got the beef bacon in my super fancy deluxe cold smoker. It's just an old propane smoker. Pulled out the burner. Got my pellet tray rolling, and it's holding, that was about 77 degrees. So as long as I keep it under 90, that'll be good. Rolling good. We'll check in on this in a while. But now it looks fabulous. Well, finally took it out. I'd been in there for about 7 hours. Mostly running about 90. I think at the end it did get up to a little bit over 100 degrees, but it should be fine. We're going to take it in. We're going to vacuum pack it, stick it in the fridge overnight. Let everything kind of sit to refrigerate it for like 24 hours or so. Let the smoke flavor travel through the meat when you cold smoke. So we're going to do that, see what we get. Okay, well, we vacuum packed it and put it in our fridge overnight, and just sliced some a little bit up this morning. But I'd give it a try just like this. You know, if it isn't, you know, if it's still too, you know, tough like this, we may decide to go with a sous vide and try to tenderize it. We'll see how it is, but we're going to try it just the way it is. Fried some up, and let's give it a shot. Okay, so here we go. We're going to give it a shot, just fried straight. Flavor is good. I can taste the smoke, but it is a little chewier, tougher than I would like. So I'm going to give this a sous vide, probably 145 degrees for, you know, overnight, and try it again, see what difference that makes. But it is very flavorful. Okay, here we are, the final product. This is after spending 36 hours in the sous vide, and so it's just cold. Slice it up. It's really tender, really tasty, really flavorful. Really got the smoke really comes through. It's a good close look up at that. It fries up fine. if you want to do that, you can see this is a decent amount of fat in there, but we actually like to just eat it. Like on a sandwich, kind of like a pastrami. So is it bacon or is it pastrami? The way we're eating it, more like a pastrami, and it's really, really good, really smoky. I think that long cold smoke, 6.5, 7 hours of cold smoke, really penetrated the meat really well. And then the sous vide finished the cook and made it nice and tender. Makes for a really good sandwich. So if you wanted to do maybe more like a pastrami, there's different seasoning to put on it, and maybe that's the next thing to try is actually trying to make a pastrami with some of this way of doing it. I really think that cold smoke just really penetrates the meat a lot better than maybe doing it in a hot smoke. So I don't know if you would do a cold smoke, you get a lot of that smoke flavor in there, and then season up the outside and finish it, in a hot smoke to kind of get that barky crust like you want on a pastrami. Maybe that's where we go next with this. But right now, this is really good and definitely worth doing. Thanks for watching.